Hello there everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Alright, so, as you may recall, last time I was having a bit of trouble figuring out where some things are. In fact, I've had to actually look up as to where some hidden grottos could be that may hold some potential items that could help us. And I think there is a grotto outside of Hyrule Castle town that we could probably go and find. I think it's a little over this way. Yeah, I think there's like a grotto in a boulder. I actually, for some reason, thought that this was a fairy fountain, but I think the fairy fountain is actually a little further down this way. But I think right here is a grotto that could hold another good item. Now, I did look up, and what normally would be found here would be a blue rupee, but let's hope that neither that or any rupee is found in this chest, because we really gotta get this game finished with. Finally! Din's Fire! Now we can enter the Shadow Temple. So it looks like all hope is good. Okay, so we finally found Din's Fire, so we can finally enter the Shadow Temple and get on with that. The Shadow Temple may have some of the other items that we need to progress through the game, such as, let me think. We need the boss key for the Forest Temple, and we need the key for Gerudo Fortress, so we can help that carpenter and get whatever prize is found there. Although, at this point, there aren't really a lot of, things to be found right here. I mean, all that we need to do now is to just get the, get a few items, that are left, and I'm gonna go ahead and check what those are. I noticed that the Zora Domain music is playing, which I've already known about, because it has also played in the Shadow Temple, the bottom of the well. This is the Shadow Temple, but, you know, going through the experience that I've had with the bottom of the well, with the music glitching out, the music here could actually glitch out, and that would be quite a shame, because I really like this music. So music, please, I beg of you, do not glitch out, no matter how much you want to. Okay, and the bats in this room are invisible! Not even gonna bother worrying about getting some of the large potions like I normally would, because I have a lot of health, so I don't think that I'm gonna be running out of it anytime quickly. Alright, so we got that. So now we have a chest. You know, I used to think that the rooms that make up the Shadow Temple was like supposed to be dirt, but now that I look at it more closely, and we found another compass for a dungeon we've already finished, I noticed that they're actually skulls. Like, this temple is made out of skulls. I thought the music glitched out for a minute, and I was gonna be like, oh, big surprise, the music glitched out. But then, nope, it's still around. As I am recording this, I actually have not uploaded any videos for days, although you probably have seen the videos being uploaded daily for the past couple of days. And I do apologize that I was not able to upload any for the past couple of days. I was just really busy with my life, just a lot of things going on, especially with the upcoming Toy Fair, which by the time you are watching this has already happened. And I'm pretty sure that it will also have already happened by the time I start editing this episode. You know, with me just hoping that another season of, well, just hoping that the Power Rangers series that we get next is the Q Ranger adaptation. If you are wondering what that beeping noise was, I just finished saving another episode. I started recording this as I was saving another episode. I think that I just saved episode 19. Okay, so anyway, I'm pretty sure that by the time that I begin editing this video, the Gerudo Training Ground. Although, I think we're pretty much done with the Gerudo Training Ground. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm pretty sure that by the time I begin editing this episode... Okay, I just wanted to make sure that the music is not glitched out, because it just went silent for a moment. Alright, anyway, here it is now. This is the next season of Power Rangers, and this is what it's gonna be an adaptation of. I don't know if it's gonna say Q Ranger, but if it does, I will be very happy, but if it's not, then I'm gonna be really mad, and I will tell you my expression on that. You know, but you can see on the screen what it is. I will leave the text up on the screen. So just in case you didn't know before, you know now, and I apologize if it was not your favorite series, but, I'm not the one that was in charge of selecting the series. Although, if I was in charge, I would certainly pick Q Ranger, which may or may not be what is shown on the screen right now. I hit the controller against the, against the side of my desk, which I think turns the map on or off. Okay, it turned it off. Yeah, I just cannot believe that I did not think to look in that grotto sooner to get Din's Fire. Because it was just very unfortunate that I was not able to find it for so long. Alright, so I got a bundle of arrows. Quite a lot of the items that we are going to be getting in chests from this episode onwards until the end of the series probably are not going to be all that good items. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I meant to turn the Lens of Truth on, but I hit the button that lets Din's Fire go off instead. I hate when that sort of thing happens. Like, I try to do one thing, but I accidentally press a button and cause another thing to happen. Alright, so I'm not quite sure as to what items we have yet to get in this game. I may need to take a look. I do have plenty of the Shadow Temple boss keys, the small keys. Alright, so we got everything right here. I think we've gotten all of the upgrades. All of the Deku Stick upgrades, all of the Deku Nut upgrades, all of the Slingshot upgrades. Not sure if we gotten all of the bow upgrades since I don't have a full quiver. Okay, and let's see. And of course we don't have the Light Medallion, and we don't have the Goron Ruby. So at this point, the Forest Temple boss key and the key for the Gerudo Training Ground, or the Gerudo Fortress, are pretty much essential items in order for us to get through this. I mean, just imagine us finding the Gerudo Fortress key in this dungeon, and then going to Gerudo Fortress and helping the Carpenter, and then the thing that we get in place of the membership card is the Forest Temple boss key. That certainly would be a twist. Now, I know that you guys probably are not too happy that I did have to go on a few days hiatus, although I do plan on going on a couple-month hiatus. How can there be a sun's lens flare if there's no sun in here? I mean, this is the Shadow Temple. Isn't it supposed to be underneath the ground where the sun doesn't shine? Yeah, a couple months hiatus because, well, for one thing, the views are just still kind of low on this channel. I mean, I've been getting some viewers, but I've not been getting a lot of commenters. Ah, darn it. That usually doesn't happen. Alright, I'm back here. I did make a save state just in case what happened before happens again. But anyway, as I was saying, I've not been getting many views on this Let's Play channel. I mean, I'm not sure what it is I need to do to get a lot of attention from viewers. I'm not gonna bother with that guy right now. I'm instead gonna go this way. Because with all of the different chests, among the 2 essential items in the game, they could just be about anywhere. I mean, one of them could even require the other to be gotten first in order for us to get it. And yep, the hover boots are making the weep sound. Which is quite an interesting sound effect. Although we are nearly out of arrows. So I guess for once, finding more arrows inside of a chest is something that I will actually want to have happen. I probably shouldn't use the arrows on the like since I can get them with the sword. Okay, there we go. Like down. I never liked him anyway. Yeah, I was thinking, what if I needed to actually kill all the Skulltulas? And then I remembered, well, they don't actually have the prize for killing all the Skulltulas randomized, because that would certainly stink. Although, they could have it be an option to be mixed into the randomizer in the future. I don't know if it's already an option, but it could become one. I'm gonna kill this Skulltula, though, although I don't really plan on getting all of them. Although the next time that I do play Ocarina of Time Randomizer, I will have Skull Sanity on again. Ah, great, more arrows. And unlike usual, I'm actually happy to have got to them. Alright, so I got another piece of heart. With one more, I'll have 19. You know, I'm not really all that bummed out about, you know, how we haven't really gotten very many of the good items, but considering that we're very close to the end, it may not be so bad. Alright, now I may just battle against this guy, or he could just fall off. Although there's not really any prize for getting him. In fact, maybe I'll just push him off, or try to. Whichever comes first. Okay, what came first is that he died. He died. Here we are to celebrate the life of Kenpel. He died. Disappointed. So, I took the Lens of Truth off for the moment because I don't think that we really need it in this particular area. You know, just a random thought. Has anyone ever, like, experienced users who, instead of actually responding to your comments, they just delete the comments and leave them unresponded? You know, like, if you are wondering about something and someone, you ask someone about that question and they just have it go unanswered? Or how about there being some people that think that deleting a comment is any good substitute for no. It is not a good substitute. I mean, it would just be called off as rude. And it's also very important that if something happens and somebody does not know why, or if they're not likely to know why, stupid mouth, it's very important that you actually tell them why it was. It certainly is very rude to just... Okay, so we got another Deku Nut upgrade. I thought we got them all. I thought you could get up to only 30 Deku Nuts. But nope, you can actually get 40. You know, the music keeps just turning off for a few moments, but then turning back on. The Gerudo Training Ground. I thought I heard a weird noise. Okay. I'm not quite sure what it was, but it might not have even mattered. Alright. Now we got this chest, and it's a key for the bottom of the well. But didn't we finish that already? I don't think there's any more things to get in the bottom of the well. I mean, is there? I certainly cannot remember them. Although, speaking of comments, another one could probably be one where you post a video and asking people about something, or you may have missed something in a video, but you figure it out later on. But the thing here is that if you don't upload that video right away, people are like, oh, you missed that, and they're like, I know, I already made a video showing that I got it. It's kind of like when I was doing a Let's Play on the Banjo 3E ROM hack, where I missed the Witch Switch in the castle level, and the creator of the game, Jackson G13, he pointed out to me that I did forget that chest, but I already figured it out. I already recorded the episode, and I did even put a text in the video saying that I was already aware of what I missed. But he still pointed it out. Isn't that kind of annoying when, even when you do point out an error that you've made in a video, someone still corrects you, even though you already know that you were wrong? It's kind of like how when I did Gaming Sember, I don't know how many of you remember that. I remember how when I did an episode of Mario, how I incorrectly said that it came out in 1997, but that was something that I noticed during editing, so I actually put on the text that said that I know that it was in 1996, and I just put that correction in there. But someone still said that I got it wrong, even though I know that I got it wrong, and even put a text saying that I knew that I got it wrong. How did he not see the text? I mean, with annotations, I can understand with some people turning the annotations off, but the text was within the video itself. Oh, I can't believe I fell off again. Die, bats. Die. I got another heart piece. Oop. Alright, so now I have 19 hearts. I think that's normally a small key, but, you know, randomizer. How many of you have ever realized that you've made a mistake in a video and have pointed it out in the video itself, and people still correct you about it? It's kind of like someone says, oh, hey, you forgot to include this. And then I say, well, if you'd had turned on the... Well, if you looked at the description, you would know that I already knew that. Music? Are you gonna turn back on? Music? No! Seriously. Whoever said, let's have the music occasionally glitch, that person should have been fired. I actually did not even know right away that you could actually use the iron boots to keep yourself from getting blown away. I always just waited for the wind gust to just turn off. Ah, dang it. Maybe I should have had the iron boots on from the beginning. Oh, well, at least the music is back now. Yeah, I think I may edit the music back in, but right now, the music is really back. This is not an edit of me. The music that's playing right now is the genuine music. Like, when the music did glitch out, I may add the music back in, but right now, it's really back. It's really back. It's not me editing the music back in now. May have been for a while, but now it's really back. Alright, just gotta continue lighting these redeads on fire. Let's kill him with fire! Okay, well there was a chest in here, but I did not need to kill the redeads. It's invisible. It was right here. Kind of funny how they just placed it in a spot where you would not expect for it to be found. You know, just kind of make it a little more essential for the Lens of Truth to be needed. So it would be like, oh, if people are so good with their instincts on where the chest is, without using the Lens of Truth, let's put it somewhere where they would not expect to find it. That is certainly genius of them. Still got more bomb shoes, even though I could do without those. Alright, gotta get Din's fire again. I just cannot believe how long the pause menu takes. Now, I'm not positive that we're gonna be beating Bongo Bongo in this episode. Although I may need to check to see if I have the Shadow Temple boss key, just to be sure. I'll check it in a moment as soon as this scene is over. And as soon as I open up the chest, that's gonna appear. Yeah, that one. Alright, and we get another piece of heart. So there are like 3 pieces of heart still in the game. Alright, now I'm gonna check to see if I do have the Shadow Temple boss key, and I do! So we'll be able to beat Bongo Bongo. But we still do not have the Forest Temple boss key, and we need that in order to beat the Forest Temple. Alright, I moved that pretty fast. I just sped up the emulator. Usually I would call for the Scarecrow, but I'm not going to this time. Oh, except he came up automatically. I was not even gonna bother with him, but there he is. Alright, so here we are in this room here. I'm gonna go through the maze to see if there are any essential items found within the maze. I really could have sworn that I had it set to where the Lens of Truth was only needed in the treasure chest minigame, but no, it's still needed everywhere where it is needed in the normal game. I will be sure to make sure that it is set there for the next time we do a Zooter playthrough. But I may either forget again, or the game may just not work. Wait, that one did not get hit? Alright, what's in here? Alright, another piece of heart, so we're like 2 away from having all 20 hearts in the game. Alright, so we got a bundle of arrows there. That's not too bad of a prize. I still cannot believe we have not found either the Forest Temple boss key or the Gerudo Fortress key, but it's important for us to look in all of these different rooms, although... Oh, you do get a key in this room. At least in the normal game you do. So I think that we do need to break open all of these skeleton pots in order for us to get that. Oh. Was it just an arrow? I'll go and see. Yeah, it was just an arrow, alright. So, we didn't need to come in here. Not even gonna bother collecting all those rupees. I don't think that the Tycoon wallet is found in this seed, because I think that only comes on if you have Shop Sanity turned on, and I don't have it turned on for the seed. I didn't think that it was really necessary to have it be turned on. I will be sure to have it be turned on again for the next seed, but this time I have it turned off. I don't need to see you to beat you, because I know exactly where you are. There we go. And we get a dungeon map for Dodongo's Cavern, which again, we've already beaten, so that's pretty much useless for us. Alright, gonna get the Lens of Truth set back on, so we can continue on through the maze. The music glitched out again, as if the first time it didn't wasn't enough. But we're almost done with the temple anyway. So I am thinking, yes, I will actually beat Bongo Bongo in this episode right here. I am hoping that the item that we get is the Spiritual Stone of Fire, because at least then it will open up 2 more possible items that we can get. Well, actually 3, because once we have all of the Spiritual Stones, then we will be able to unlock the Running Man, and then we can sell him the Bunny Hood, and then we can get the Mask of Truth, and then show that to the Deku Scrub Brothers, and then be able to get another item. So that's 3 items. What would normally appear in place of the Ocarina of Time, what would normally appear in place of... what else? The Song of Time, and what normally appears in place of the Deku Scrub Brothers Deku Nut upgrade. Which, again, it's either upgrade to 30 or 40, depending on whether you get that upgrade or the Business Scrubs upgrade first. Because the better one is given to you by whatever one you get second. Because they've had a setting to where the tasks that you need to do to receive upgrades for items, they just have the upgrades go from greatest to least greatest. Oh, come on, I didn't even make a single hit. You should have let me hit him at least once. Alright, this time. I was pressing the jump button, but I was ignored. I'm only able to hit him 2 times per attack. It didn't respond to me at first. Okay, there we go. Bongo Bongo is beaten. Alright, and we get another piece of heart. Alright, come on, be the Goron Ruby. 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 Yes! The Goron Ruby! Alright! Alright, well, I know that the episode probably has gone on a little long, but I think to end off the episode, why don't we go and get what prizes appear in place of the the Ocarina of Time and the Song of Time. Did the music glitch out again? As if the first time that had happened wasn't enough? Alright, I'm resetting the emulator. Well, first let me save the game, then I'll reset the emulator. I just cannot believe that twice throughout this playthrough, the music just... not the music. The sound just glitched out. I just do not believe that. I just do not believe that. Did it happen because I sped up the emulator like this? I would not think that that would be the cause of it. Wait, aren't the gates usually closed? Well, the cutscene still plays out anyway, but I would think that the gates would normally be closed. Oh, that's right, because we need... They're not just given to us. Oh, it's another heart piece. Okay, well. Is this the last one? It is the last one. Okay. Forest Temple Boss Key or Gerudo Fortress Key. Be one of those. Yes! Alright, we got the Forest Temple Boss Key, so finally we can beat Phantom Ganon. But I'm gonna save that for the next episode. Alright, so for the next episode, we will go and sell the bunny hoods to the man that's running through Hyrule Field. Then we'll get the Mask of Truth. Then we'll get whatever item the Deku Scrub brothers have to give to us. I'm not sure if I've saved before, but I'm going to be saving again just in case. Then after we do that, then I will go and beat Phantom Ganon and then maybe beat the game. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.